All right, hey y'all. Good morning. It's dark out, but it's the morning. If you're a gamer, you might still be gaming and it's dark in the morning. I've done it. Why is gaming so addictive? It is addictive. I mean, that's just. I don't know if anyone can argue about that. Lots of people doing it all the time instead of some other stuff they probably should be doing. Ignoring certain things about their health or whatever else. Um, Gaming instead. Why? I mean, it's got all the hallmarks and then some of like powerful drugs, right? Number one, I would say, is just escape. You are like literally in another world, and that is powerful. Just if that were the only thing that it did, that's what lots of drugs do. They just put you in another world. They disconnect you from this, what's real, put you somewhere else. That is powerful just in itself because it gets you away from the crap that is your life. My life sucks, not fun. So I'm going to go to this place that actually is. It's not that. And then the world actually is fun. So you want to be in this other world. That's a whole nother thing. Games, obviously, they don't make you feel bad. Worse. They make you feel better. How do they make you feel better? Yeah. It gets hairy. It depends on the game, obviously. That's another thing about it. There are a billion games. So you can pick the one that you want. Imagine there being like, all these different types of alcohol. I mean, there's some drugs, but imagine there being thousands and thousands of types of drugs that all make you feel it's a little bit different. And you could pick the one that you want. That's like gaming. There's thousands of games. In any case, you want to be in the world. Why? I think first of all because it's a well defined space. It's got boundaries. It's a defined space. There are characters, or there are objectives. There are bad guys that even behave the same every time you're there. This is well defined, okay? Compared to the real world, where stuff's crazy, and not well defined. This is it dovetails with control. So control is a huge part. You control, number one, what game you play. You can start over whenever you want. You control what you do in the game. That's the whole point of it. It's totally interactive, immersive. These are powerful psychological, emotional things. Control craving, speak for myself. I crave control, man. So when, back in the day, I was very good at Warcraft 2. Real-time strategy game, back in the day. I was very good at it, okay? Like top 20 or whatever in on Cali, back when we played on Cali. Very good. In any case, control, you figure out how to do it and you get rewarded over and over. You figure it out and you do it and you get similar results, even when you're playing against humans, which is now the thing, obviously. You perform, you're going to get relatively similar results. You can control this stuff. In the real world, hard to control. You gotta, it takes a lot more time to get to that level of control in your life. And then even when you get there, curveballs get thrown at you all the time. And they don't in video games. There's no curveballs. I mean, even if there are supposed curveballs, who cares? Everything is. That's another point. You're gonna start over. You die. You start over. Who cares? You lost some armor. You lost some money. Who cares? You're starting over. Which brings me to another point. Safety. It's safe. The real world is scary as hell. Often. Especially when you're a kid. Who knows what's going on with your parents or your life or whatever. Scary. What's safe? Games. Safe. You're not going to actually get hurt playing a game. You're not going to get hurt. You might get angry, but you're not actually going to get hurt in a real way. So a safe place you can control, it has nice boundaries around it so you can understand it and feel more safe. Then you're entertained by all the things that are going on, obviously. And then you achieve things. So you get basically praise, positive reinforcement, over and over. And that is a drug. I used to play Overwatch. Amazing game. Probably my favorite game of all time. First-person shooter. Every time you shoot somebody, I mean, that's ridiculous that you're shooting somebody and you get positive reinforcement in your brain. End of the round, end of the game. How many people did you shoot, kill? How many eliminations did you get? Oh my God. Over and over. You want to do it again. That's druggy. Obviously, super druggy. So you get these achievements, right? And then if you're playing an RPG, you even grow. So Overwatch, you're not leveling up your character really. Every game's new. You might be wearing different clothes, whatever. Got a new skin, great. Every game is new though. It's a new round, same crap, right? There's games like that. But then there's RPGs, other games where you grow as a character. Oh my God, now it's really mimicking life. So whether you're a freaking druid, mage, warrior, or whatever, you level up. And this is old in games too. I mean, that was one of the first things that happened in games once they could do it. Growth. Oh my God, imagine if your imaginary person that you are could actually grow depending on, and you can decide how you want this character to grow, to be, where you want to put the level up points. Oh my God. It is such a sense of power and control that you just don't have in real life. You do that, but it takes really long. So it takes so much patience. In real life, you level up, you do this stuff, of course. Not if you're just sitting on the computer all day, though. Then you do it kind of slowly and you might not do it. You might not hit those milestones, but you're doing it in the RPG. And now, oh my God, you're even doing the social stuff. You're even getting your social needs met. Except most of the time, not all the time. You don't ever meet these people in real life. I say again, most of the time, because I know these days you do meet those people. You can meet those people. They can become partners, real friends, real support. I get it. But for the most part, no. This is a fantasy world that you can control. I mean, it's an incredible amount. If games did just half of what they did, they'd be addictive. And they used to do nothing. Imagine just Tetris. That's an addictive game, just Tetris. What is that doing? That doesn't have the other world or any of the growth or any crap. It has just achievement. It has a controllable world, very simple, very easy to understand, and has escape. And that's already addictive. Oh my God. And then compare that to, World of Warcraft. Hello. I mean, good luck. Good luck fighting that, coming out of that. So it's not really hard to imagine being very dark hole addicted to video games. I mean, you even get tired of one, you just start another one. I mean, they're designed to be addictive. We get real mad about, opioids. Having been designed basically to be addictive, right? I think that's sort of came out. Drugs are obviously designed to be addictive. Well, so are games. They're designed by other people, not drug people. Game designers, they're going for addictive, of course. This game is so addictive. Like, that's a positive review. Yeah, I mean, I can relate. Like, most of the things I talk about, I relate. I can see. I've even felt it myself, at certain times. Like, oh man, I should be playing this game less. Like, this is kind of, now I'm like semi-adult, grown man, old dude, got kids. You know what I mean? I'm like a little bit different. But man, it is there. I have felt it. And so I just want to talk a little bit about it, because I think it's amazing how I don't hear that much about it. But just the different factors of playing video games that make it insanely addictive and hard to get out of when you're in it. More than just watching TV where you're just zoning out. It's completely different to be actively involved in a video game. And even relatively simple ones. Even chess, which I also play or played, can be massively addictive. And it's a very simple thing you're doing. So yeah, that's it. I mean, a little bit about that. I'm hoping that you are okay, whether you're a gamer or not. And I'm wishing you well today. Bye.